Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in La Jolla. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, August 28th. You'll be interested to know, 63 years ago, today in 1963, Martin Luther King Jr. delivered the I Have a Dream speech to advance civil rights, inspiring millions with a vision of equality and justice. So today, share a hopeful message with someone who needs encouragement. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Friday in La Jolla. This morning, it's looking clean with waves at 2 to 3 feet. Conditions will shift to fair as the wind picks up to side shore at 4 miles per hour by 9 a.m. Expect choppy conditions later as the wind turns onshore at 7 miles per hour around 10 a.m. The tide is steady with occasional waist-high sets pushing through. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with a 2-foot incoming low tide when the southwest swell is 1 foot at 18 seconds and the onshore wind is 1 mile per hour. The nearshore buoy in Scripps in La Jolla reads 76 degrees for the water temperature. Saturday brings 4 to 5 foot clean sets early, with conditions gradually becoming choppy as winds shift onshore throughout the day. Sunday sees a slight decrease in size, with waves around 3 to 4 plus feet, but conditions remain fair until choppy conditions return by midday. Monday maintains similar fair conditions with waves in the 3 to 4 plus foot range, but choppy conditions develop later on. This morning, there's patchy fog, and it feels like 78 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 7:21, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:22. It looks like we're in for some patchy fog early today, clearing up by mid-morning, with mostly sunny skies and a high near 79, with a calm west breeze around 4 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 86. Tonight, expect patchy fog after 11 p.m. with partly cloudy skies, a low around 73, and light winds around 4 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather. Saturday starts with patchy fog before 11 a.m., then becomes mostly sunny with a high near 77 and a light west breeze up to 10 miles per hour. Sunday is similar with morning patchy fog and a high near 74. Then Monday stays mostly sunny near 73 before a slight chance of showers late Monday night and a chance of rain Tuesday with highs near 74. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, the Pacific Beach Arts Center is set to hold a groundbreaking celebration for the transformation of the former Pacific Beach Library into a vibrant community arts center on Wednesday, September 2nd at 4 p.m. in the outdoor commons area. The event will feature music, light refreshments, and remarks from elected officials and community leaders, along with tours of the ongoing remodel. Beautiful P, the grassroots organization leading the renovation, aims to create an accessible and affordable destination for arts and culture, with a capital campaign goal of $1,250,000. Community input is crucial as they conduct a survey to gather ideas on the center's offerings, emphasizing the importance of collaboration with local businesses. Now on to sports. Last night on Thursday Night Football, the NFL closed its preseason with 4 games deciding little except who survives cuts to 53. Buffalo beat Pittsburgh 28-27, Rallying on a late touchdown and 2-point conversion from backup quarterback Steve Fuchel to finish unbeaten at 3-0. Cleveland routed New England 37-13. Dylan Gabriel throwing 3 touchdowns before halftime. The Rams edged the Chargers 20-18 behind 2 touchdown passes from third-string quarterback Bryce Perkins. San Francisco beat Las Vegas 18-12 on the strength of Eddie Canero, 6 for 6 on field goals. Turning to tomorrow, 2 more standalone finals close the preseason. Detroit visits Indianapolis at 1 o'clock Eastern with Colts quarterback Daniel Jones and running back Jonathan Taylor sitting out. And tomorrow night at Nissan Stadium, Chicago's Caleb Williams and Tennessee's Cam Ward meet for the first time as the 2 most recent number 1 overall quarterback picks. In local sports, the Padres open a road series at Tampa Bay this afternoon, first pitch 4:10. Casey Mize takes the ball against Rays lefty Shane McClanahan in a real pitcher's duel, fresh off avoiding a sweep in Pittsburgh. San Diego is baseball's hottest team since July 24th, 22-9 in that stretch, and they're clinging to the final wild card spot, 2 back of Philadelphia. Health news is trending up. Nick Pivetta's rehab outing Thursday was his best yet, and he's eyeing a return before month's end. Yu Darvish says his bullpen sessions are going smooth, with manager Craig Stammen calling him a potential October surprise. Mize's ankle issue isn't serious. He's still starting today. On the pitch, San Diego FC hosts the Galaxy tomorrow night at Snapdragon, 7:30 kickoff. The club is 3-0 all-time against Valle and riding a hot stretch, though Marcus Ingvartsen is banged up after Thursday's shutout of Colorado. Down the coast, the Chargers wrapped the preseason with an 18-20 loss to the Rams, and back home, Trey Lance has won the backup quarterback job, with Uiagalelei and Heineck both released. In top news, there is a lot riding on Federal Reserve Chair Kevin Warsh's speech here Friday morning at the Fed's storied annual retreat in the Tetons. Warsh aims to frame the big questions facing the Fed amid increasing inflation pressure, with the July rate at 3.4%. Cleveland Fed President Beth Hammack advocates for raising rates sooner, stating, "I believe it's time to act." Persistent inflation and rising bond yields complicate the Fed's task, as Warsh faces doubts about his inflation-fighting resolve. Analysts emphasize the stakes are high for Warsh's upcoming address, with concerns over transparency in the Fed's communication strategy. In business news, CrowdStrike stock jumped after record-breaking earnings. Wall Street is lapping it up. Shares in CrowdStrike Holdings surged after the technology company posted record-breaking results in its second quarter. Strategists say the stock has further to go as threats from artificial intelligence mount. Its stock, CrowdStrike, jumped 20.5% on Thursday following management's announcement that risks associated with artificial intelligence fueled growth. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 3% for the week to $80,000. Ethereum is up 2% to about $2,000. And XRP is down 3% to $1.43. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Blue Sky has introduced a new setting to help users avoid accidentally going viral. This setting will prevent posts from being recommended in the algorithmic Discover feed. The feature is especially useful for those concerned about becoming a main character. Users can now limit their posts' visibility to non-followers through the app's privacy settings. However, this won't make posts entirely private, as Blue Sky does not support private accounts. Despite enabling the setting, there is still a chance posts could appear in other feeds. Blue Sky aims to enhance user control with this update, among others. And in entertainment news, the sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood will be titled The Further Misadventures of Cliff Booth. Brad Pitt is reprising his role as Stuntman Cliff Booth in the upcoming Netflix film. David Fincher is directing from a screenplay by Quentin Tarantino. Just 3 months before its release, Netflix unveiled the title of this follow-up film. The brief new teaser reveals that Pitt will return to his Oscar-winning role. Opening exclusively in IMAX on November 25th, it will land on Netflix a month later. The film will also star Elizabeth Debicki, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, Carla Gugino, Scott Caan, and Timothy Oliphant. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American poet and essayist, Walt Whitman. And he said, "To me, every hour of the light and dark is a miracle. Every cubic inch of space is a miracle." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in La Jolla.